So I'm now reading First Corinthians chapter 2. It says, the unspiritual man, and when you come here to the definition of unspiritual man or natural, so here you can replace unspiritual with natural. So it says the natural man does not receive the gifts of the Spirit of God, for they are folly to him, and he is not able to understand them because they are spiritually discerned. The spiritual man, on the other hand, judges all things, but is himself to be judged by no one. For who has known the mind of the Lord as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. That is a whole word. And this unspiritual man or natural man lacks the Holy Spirit, right? So he cannot understand or discern the things of the Spirit. And then we come to the spiritual man. Now the spiritual man has the Spirit of God, and through the Spirit of God, this spiritual man is able to discern all things, but is himself to be judged by no one. Meaning that this spiritual man cannot be understood by someone who is in the natural, because this person in the natural does not have the Spirit of God. So he cannot understand or see the things that this spiritual man had. But the spiritual man can be able to judge the other side, because he carries the Spirit of God, which gives him discernment. And I was thinking about this, and then the Holy Spirit gave me an illustration of a window with a tint, like in cars. When a car has its windows tinted, when you are inside the car, you can see what's going on outside. But when someone is outside the car, they cannot see what's going on inside. So the tint, in this case, now becomes the Spirit of God. So somebody who's inside the Spirit, someone who's in the Spirit of God, is able to see everything. Things that are in the Spirit, that means things that are within the car, and things that are also outside the car. But someone who is outside cannot be able to understand what's going on within the car, and they may judge the car, or they may judge the activities going on in the car wrongly, because they cannot see it because of the tint. And that's the same thing with someone who is not in the Spirit. They might judge someone who's in the Spirit wrongly, or see as if the person who is in the Spirit of God is foolish and dumb for doing the things of the Spirit, because their view is hindered. They cannot see the full picture. And that, guys, man, imenibamba. It showed me that when we are in the Spirit, we can be able to see and discern all things and judge all things. The verse 16 tells us, for who has known the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. So when we walk in the Spirit, we are illustrating that we have the mind of Christ. And so someone who lacks the Spirit of God does not have the mind of Christ, so cannot instruct or judge someone who has the mind of Christ. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I hope you are. So that is to encourage you too, who are saved and who have believed in Jesus, that what the way you are walking, the way you're operating, the things that you are doing, the natural people in the natural will not understand it. They will actually judge you, and some will call you even foolish or dumb for doing the things that you are doing in the Spirit. But do not despise or stop walking in the Spirit because of someone who is on the outside looking in through a tint who cannot see inside. Get what I mean? God bless you.